I think I found one of the most incompetent Minecraft hosting scams I've ever seen. And at the end of this video, I don't think you'll look at free Minecraft hosts the same again. This is a story about someone who lied at every turn, and at the end of this video, I will disclose exactly how much money this guy made ripping people off. I'm Lunar, this is CygnusMC, and welcome to your final warning. Do not trust those free Minecraft hosts. Hey, but you know what else is dumb? Missing another episode. YouTube tells me a lot of you aren't subscribed, so why don't you go ahead and do that, buddy? I wasn't asking. Let's start off with some basic facts. This video is not at all saying that free hosts are a scam. Aternos has been running for years now, and they've been doing pretty much okay for themselves. Jesus fucking Christ. But everyone knows they don't offer the most powerful hardware, as well as the absurd amount of ads on their space. I mean, I get it. It's a free server. You can't expect the best stuff. Or can you? Meet our subject for today, Omen Hosting. A free host that promises you a 9950X, 8GB of DDR5 RAM, and a whopping 5GB of storage. Wow. They've already served 1,000 people up to this point. And what's the catch here? Nothing. Just sign up right here and get going. Just ignore the fact that we use the default Windows screensaver as a background. They claim to have DDoS protection, plugin support, modpack installers, and the guys even have AI support. Let's go. Let's go, people. This is what we want. But, let's check their Trustpilot. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh. Okay, let's actually dive into some of those bad reviews, because people always claim stuff and it's not always true. So, people claim there are way too many ads on the panel. Okay, let's check that out. So, have an account here. Make sure to enter a throwaway email name. That's good. What do we want for a name? Got him. Alright, just open up my email and, no emails yet. Well, we'll just let that cook. What else are people complaining about? 2 people claim that their IPs got leaked in the Discord, and okay, well, let's go in that Discord, and owner says, why don't you make me co-owner in this other hosting company? The other person. You did a few bad things, like leak IPs. Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. At least something must be good. Let's look at that panel, shall we? Let's see if the email arrived. Guess not. Let's wait another 2 hours. I don't know if I'm tired of this, and you are too. Who's behind this? The owner of this hosting company is in fact a 14-year-old minor, and that would put me a little bit of a bind because I don't want to ruin this kid's life. So don't take this video as an invitation to start harassing this guy. However, this is like a perfect example of everything that can go wrong with these hosts. So in the light of educational purposes, I'm just gonna go ahead without naming him and censoring any information. I would not even exaggerate if I say most of these hosts are kids that think that they can be better than the Aternos. They just see Tubbo do it and they think, aight. Also, hi Tubbo, I know you sometimes watch these garbage videos. Let's continue to the website. The only thing accurate here is the fact that you sometimes get a 9950X 3D, but we'll get to that. Zooming in on the DDoS claims, it states, quote, enterprise-grade level mitigation. And that's an interesting way to spell no protection whatsoever. If we look in the Discord, the owner uses a free version of Minecube, a software intended to be used as a bridge between your server and the internet without port forwarding, keeping your home IP secure. So their enterprise DDoS protection is just a free plugin that they need to install for it to be DDoS protected. What? I confirmed later with an industry expert on DDoS protection, and they confirmed that this node had no DDoS protection whatsoever. None. Cool, so that one's false. And I know a lot of people will say, but Lunar, what does it matter if I have DDoS protection? Like, I'm not gonna get DDoSed. Well, it doesn't really matter if your server's getting DDoSed. If this node of theirs isn't DDoS protected and it's get attacked for one IP from one port, you're gonna be affected. As an aside, it's really funny to see, like, on the website, real human support, and then you join the Discord, and it's just an AI going, I'm sorry, Dave, I cannot let you install the Jenny's mod. But let's look at that 9950X 3D claim. Are they actually running it? Well, yes, one of the nodes is running 9950Xs. So at least this kid has the money to host their stuff in the data center, right? Backtracking this IP with IP lookup, I was able to find out that this IP was somewhere in the top part of the UK, registered to BT, the British Telecom. Huh? I didn't know BT did data center hosting. Well, turns out they of course don't fucking do that. Are you fucking mad? The IP goes straight to some guy's house in Sheffield, which is odd. You usually don't see a PlayStation racked to the data center. After digging a little bit further, I actually found who owned that hardware. Now, when I confronted this guy, he gave me a reply which I genuinely needed to go and have a sit down about. So, are you sitting down? Are you ready for this? When I told him, what is this hardware doing at your house? He says, it is on my main PC for the node, but I have it on a VM, and my PC has plenty of RAM left. This fucking guy is hosting thousands of servers on a computer that his friend uses to play Roblox. Are you shitting me? Fun fact, when writing this script, one of the customers complained that the servers went down again for the 3rd time this week, and when I checked this morning, it's down again. And the status page, well, it's just a static status page. It's not updating. Literally, it's useless. But it can't get much worse than this, right? In one of the screenshots the quote owner shared with me, it showed that he was running Pterodactyl panel 1.12.3, a version which had a bug in it where people could use the 2-factor authentication built into the panel to lock everyone out, including the administrators, and crash the node. This vulnerability was known since July 28th, 2026. He had the opportunity to update for weeks and he didn't. This guy didn't update a major flaw in his security for fucking weeks. They are extremely lucky. No one decided to try this cool party trick on them. For this video, as always, I reach out to some subject matter experts. One of them literally told me he could do this in 5 seconds. The other was the guy that actually found this exploit and quote said, very easy to do. So according to their own AI generated privacy policy, which I have now confirmed is AI generated, they quote regularly do security audits and updates. So I guess they missed this one. Oops. Keep in mind, updating Pterodactyl takes like 5 minutes at max. This means that they are either extremely lax with security or just lazy or incompetent. I'm guessing the last one. Let me be clear here. It's not my intention to laugh at kids trying to learn, because that's not what this is. This is a kid trying to make a business out of it. So it must be worth it, right? With all those ads, they must make a shit ton of money. So here's what they actually earned. The owner admitted to me that he is projected to earn a whopping $4 this month. Not 400, not 40, $4. That's 11 cents per day. Is that really worth it? To expose your friend's IP to the entire internet? To leave yourself open for so many legal trouble after you stole that logo? Because of course they don't have a company registration. What do you think? What are you thinking? And to me, that's the lesson that we should take away from this. I hope this video teaches both you not to trust every single host you see out there, and it also teaches you to not start your own Minecraft host, because you're not going to make any sort of money from this. The only reason Tubbo can do this is because he has bucket loads of money already, alright? If you want to host for your friends, go ahead. It's a great hobby to get into, and it's how Shockbite also started. But please don't try and make your own hosting like public. It's not worth it. This host was clearly just a ploy for money and trying to get big, which they can't do, because they're relying on ChatGPT for everything. And I hope he learned his lesson from this. It's not a negative lesson, I just want him to recover and stop before he does something else worse. But I doubt it. I've been repeatedly telling him to stop doing this and he won't listen. So I'm making this video because if he doesn't stop doing this, it's my responsibility to at least warn you of what this 14-year-old kid is doing. But that's everything I wanted to say about the situation. So I'll see you later. I was Lunar. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you to all the patrons up here. For $1 a month, you can get ad-free videos with even longer segments in it, like in this video, where I'll probably put in something about the panel or their relation to another shit host. That's all on the panel. You also get access to all the interviews, you get access to my scripts, you get access to my research material, so everything you need will be on there. So thank you very much for the people that do it. It's only $1 a month. A stick of gum costs more these days, so thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.